This year's conference is titled Building Stronger Communities Together. And everyone here today is truly an example of what CERT is all about, and that is neighbor helping neighbor.
Thank you for caring about your neighbor. That is what this really gets down to. It's because you were trained that your neighbor, when struck in a disaster, when affected, is going to have better care because you have had the specialized training. And it all gets down to that very human level of having someone there for you, because our incredible first responders cannot be everywhere. And they are so appreciative of your efforts. I can't tell you how many sheriff and fire captains I speak to and chiefs that have told me, you know, if not for this resource, I don't know what we would do. So on behalf of all of California, thank you so much.
Disaster response and recovery is not just a government function. It's a public, private, non-governmental organization, volunteer, collaborative effort. We cannot all individually do this by ourselves. We can only do it collectively as a team.
The nation's worst rail disaster occurred a couple of years ago in Chatsworth when a Union Pacific and Metrolink train met head-on. And both myself and my wife were called by the Sheriff's Department to get to the command post, and we were there about 15 minutes after it happened. And it was controlled chaos. You had 2 trains overturned, on fire. We didn't know what we had yet. At any time, any one of those trains could have exploded. And yet, I remember rolling up in the black and white, and as we got out of the patrol car, there must have been 24 green helmets, and the CERT volunteers running up and saying, "How can we help?" And I'll just never forget that. And you guys are truly amazing, willing to put your life on the line to help others in the community. And I think that's great. And that's my memory of the CERT volunteers. And I want to give you a hand. And I think all of you should be proud of yourselves for what you do.
You are stepping up in a willing capacity, like many of our men and women do throughout our country's history, and are there during those times, as you said, of controlled chaos that we anticipate, plan, and prepare for. And that's what makes each of you. I see the fire chief here from Los Angeles County, and LA City is here as well. That's what makes us the professionals, is being prepared for what is inevitable. And it's not a sense to cause pandemonium or panic or anything like that, but we, including all of you here, when I say we, are prepared. We plan, we train, we prepare for these types of disasters so that we can respond and assist our great nation and our countrymen when those type of incidents happen.
I personally want to thank you. I personally want to commend each and every one of you for your passion and your commitment as it relates to public safety. And when you think about communities in this region, this state, and this country, and you think about great communities, they're developed and sustained by individuals, such as yourselves, that take on that added responsibility to step up to the plate to ensure that you have a wonderful and safe community. And I truly commend you for that commitment.